when former Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor got fired from his job earlier this year? Yeah. And then he appealed it? Well, then he dropped his appeal, and we all thought, oh, what a good guy, right? No, we didn't. But some of us may have. Turns out, oh, he had a very good reason to drop it. Let's talk about it. You must follow the law. The law says...
Glorious. Is it a lawsuit? Probably. Why not?
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up, It's the Law with attorney Larry Foreman. Folks, Michael Proctor is once again the topic for today. Michael Proctor is going to be a topic for many moons to come because he is one of the people basically that's sitting at the top of this corruption pyramid that has been slowly uncovered ever since the first Karen Read trial and the exposure of Michael Proctor's texts, specifically saying that he has not found any nude photos of Karen Read in her phone so far, how much he hates her criminal defense lawyer, or at the time he was the only one, but now he's one of many, David Yannetti, and of course the infamous reference to her balloon bag because of her health issues. It's disgusting. It is appalling. It is insanity. But now things are getting a little bit dicey. Some of you may remember earlier this year, Michael Proctor was officially terminated from his position after 3 hearings, both in 2024 and 2025, shortly before the Karen Read trial was set to begin in April of 2024, possibly March, if I remember correctly. He was officially terminated from his position as a trooper in the Massachusetts State Police Department. Very shortly thereafter, he appealed, and there was a hearing held, a hearing that unfortunately I never got a chance to cover because I was doing other things at the time, and it's quite a lengthy one, so I just decided to spare you having to go through it. But I got the cliff notes, if you will, from that hearing. And I will tell you this. He finally dismissed his appeal just a couple of weeks ago. Now, of course, I know I joked in the intro a little bit saying, oh, he did this out of the goodness of his own heart. Of course he didn't. He was legitimately planning on appealing his termination. But then he realized he might be in trouble because thousands, and I mean thousands, of his text messages were being obtained through the Discovery and Freedom of Information Act request processes. And at that point, he realized his entire record of conversation about not just his own private conversations, he has been using his personal phone to talk about cases, to talk about active cases, to talk about active murder cases. Like, do you understand the level of unsophistication of this man? He works for a police department. He has access to very, very sensitive data that only a handful of eyeballs have access to. And he's just willy-nilly texting about it like, hey, how's it going? What's going on? Yep, just pulling stuff up. And it is, oh my God, it is so insane. It was so bad that he had to ask the court to shield his text messages not that long ago. And the judge had to grant a motion to shield highly sensitive data from Michael Proctor's phone. Like, do you understand how bad it's getting? His professional email and now his personal email are all up for grabs as of recent events from just a couple of days ago. And it is a gold mine. It is a diamond mine of information, folks. And it's slowly starting to leak out. The infamous edited video from the Karen Read trials. Apparently, Michael Proctor was the one who sent that video out for editing, and he received it and he just said thank you in response once he received the edited version of the video. Unbelievable stuff, folks. Going back to Michael Proctor's texts, there are screenshots of Facebook posts, intimate photos of body parts, entire phone numbers, personal emails, other intimate images, including names of SA victims, are all present on Michael Proctor's phone. Because this man does not have any limits. He doesn't understand his job. And thank goodness he's no longer in that position, that he can no longer ruin other people's lives. Because that's what he has been doing this whole time. Karen Read was just but one of a myriad of victims of former Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor. It's terrifying what not only his department has been capable of, but what he himself single-handedly has done in his career. Literally every day, I am checking X and I'm seeing more new leaked information about things that Michael Proctor has done. It is an unstoppable train now. And his wife, God bless her, she somehow is still standing behind her husband. I'm not sure why. I would have left him a long time ago, but that's just me. Maybe she's just like him.
The evidence pointed to this woman killing a fellow Boston police officer. So he was angry, he was upset by that. So I understand the need that he had to vent to friends, whether it was appropriate or not.
Maybe that's why she's, two peas in a pod. They're both pathological liars, I guess, and they found each other. And they find comfort in each other somehow, some way. Not sure how. And by the way, if you need a lawyer, call our office. If you've been in an accident or suffered as a result of someone else's negligence, car wreck, truck wreck, motorcycle wreck, doctor negligence, or God forbid one of your loved ones passed away, 1-844-774-HER. I don't think, at this point, folks, I don't think Michael Proctor is sleeping anymore, honestly. You understand when you have cases as a criminal defense attorney, as a prosecutor, and there's sensitive information about these cases, you have to be careful who has access to that information. But because Michael Proctor used his personal cell phone to communicate sensitive information about cases, he's putting all of those cases in jeopardy. That's just how the legal system works. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel as always. I don't know, folks. I don't know if this train is gonna stop anytime soon. We're already in November in 2025. 2026 is around the corner. The Karen Read trial has been over for 5 months now almost, and it just keeps going. We even have Brian Walsh's case coming up for trial with the disappearance of Anna Walsh. It's a very famous no-body murder case because her body was never found, probably because he dismembered her, as we have come to discover through the hearing that we covered on this channel. Yeah, that's coming up in about a week. I'm really looking forward to covering that case. In the meantime, we're going to continue pumping out content on the Karen Read case, the Raul Valle case, and at some point, I promise, I will finish the Fraser Baum hearing. I know it's been on my to-do list, and I will eventually bring it around. So anyway, folks, as always, I love every single one of you. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.